Electricast. This episode is brought to you by Redfin. You're listening to a podcast, which means you're probably multitasking. Maybe even scrolling home listings on Redfin, saving homes without expecting to get them. But Redfin isn't just built for endless browsing. It's built to help you find and own a home. With agents who close twice as many deals, when you find the one, you've got a real shot at getting it. Get started at redfin.com. Own the dream.
What up? It's Interview Style. Iris, I'm super excited about this one. The prompt that I gave you is Wesley nerds out about the CG in the incredible T-Rex paddock scene. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Of course. This is the image that's going to flash before your eyes at the moment of your death.
It is part of it. But there's one thing that I want to focus on that I've mentioned a couple of times to a couple of people, but isn't really out in the world. It's definitely a nerdy thing that I'm absolutely obsessed with that nobody else cares about. And I wanted to bring it to your attention today, being also a movie fan.
Okay. Of course, we're talking about Jurassic Park from 1993. One of your favorite movies and a seminal movie, not only for you, for us at Or Whatever Movies, but for movies.
So what I sent you was the T-Rex Escapes the Paddock in 4K HDR from Jurassic Park from YouTube. So if you watch this clip along with us, then you can play along for this thing. But you should know this scene by heart. Okay. Iris, we're going to play this clip together. Ready?
So Lex and Tim are in the car, and at the very head of this clip, Tim's feet are in the air, presumably because he's using the night vision goggles.
Right.
Okay. On three?
We're going to play the scene, and I'm going to talk about the one that I love. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So the reason I love the CG in this scene, that you should take a look, this has stood for decades now as being a fantastic use of CG, not just CG, but also the practical dinosaurs. The effect you're seeing right now with the water in the glass is obviously entirely practical. Remember, they ran the guitar string from the bottom of the dashboard into the ground or whatever?
In order to create the concentric circles in the water, yep.
Right. And so a wonderful mix, and this is because we've been dancing around this for a while now in the movies. It really does take a while for this movie to ramp up. They're physically shaking the car, to get the vibration in the mirror and stuff. But we're going to see the first full frame shot of the T-Rex, one that thrills me to no end, a scene that thrills me to no end, a shot that I'm going to remember, like Iris said, on my deathbed. So we got a practical goat's leg and all that stuff. What I want you to look at in particular is the scene right when Grant and Malcolm are in the car and he's saying, turn the light off, right? So it starts the second that Lex closes the case after she's pulled that spotlight out of the case. Are you with me?
I'm seeing the T-Rex eat the goat leg.
Of course. So right now, then Gennaro gets out and runs away. We're in a dinosaur scene. Going? Right? And they're cracking jokes. When you gotta go, you gotta go. And it's great. And then the lines, the cables snap or whatever. I'm not sure if that was CG or not, but it's a great effect. It's got that weird echo tube thing. Remember you used to be able to buy that in Toys R Us?
I don't remember that, but that's cool. I imagine it was practical. I mean, they did everything practically they could do.
So, I mean, that frickin' thing is all CG. Wonderful shot of the dinosaur. This movie is not playing around.
That is a scary looking dinosaur.
Oh, it's amazing. And what's more amazing is that fully rendered CG shot for 30 plus years ago is in the rain. That's hard to do. So here's what I want you to look at. Look at the juxtaposition of the practical effect and the digital. Here, now you're going to see the dinosaur's head to the right of the car, right? Now, that's a real dinosaur, a giant dinosaur head. The camera pans to the windshield and the head lifts just out of frame of the windshield. and then a CG dinosaur replaces it and re-enters frame in the windshield to go off toward the thing. And then you've got practical dinosaur, the head looking in at the scared kids, all the head, this wonderful roar, which is 90% sound design. Like, all the terror is in the bass you can feel in your chest.
What do you mean 90%? Where does the other 10% come from?
The fact that the animatronic dinosaur outside opens its mouth. I mean, feel it in your chest when this happens.
The wonderful dilation or constriction of the eye, of the pupil of the dinosaur eye.
That roar is just thundering. And you look at the scene now where he starts to attack the Jeep. That's a real dinosaur in the real rain, nudging the car or whatever. It's probably being rocked, but being pulled on the other side. And then few people realize, except in the making of, or that book that I gave you, that that was actually unintentional, where the dinosaur puts its head through the glass and stuff. It knocked the glass out, but it wasn't supposed to. So for some of these shots, their terror is actually real.
Oh my God,
because that's a
scary.
Gigantic, like tens of thousands of pounds, freaking giant dinosaur that's right above their heads. And so the T-Rex knocks the car over, and then when it's biting the tires, that car is CG.
Oh, the whole car is?
The whole car is. That's a wonderful use of CG.
What about the kids?
It's not flashing. And then when it's dragging the tire with its teeth, that's the real T-Rex animatronic with the tire in its teeth, and the real kids screaming underneath it. Anyway, I'm stopping the clip now.
I don't want to stop. It's so good. Oh my God. When he looks at Grant, is that practical or is that CG?
Its eyes are almost glowing, right?
Yeah, because he's got the flare.
Just so wild.
Ugh. But Ian getting out of the thing ruins the whole thing.
Well, because he's an idiot. As smart as he is, he's kind of an idiot.
And the T-Rex is obviously already tracking him. I mean, you can really blame Grant for Gennaro's very undignified death. Did you ever see his talk show interview where they gave him a golden toilet or something award?
That's funny. Oh, Gennaro. Oh, that's interesting.
So good. All right, I'm stopping.
It was like a digital security thing, and Grant and Sattler and Malcolm are all back and very clearly de-aged. And it's like sensors are failing all over the park. I can't get Jurassic Park back online without. And instead of Dennis Nedry, they cut to this software security thing that they were, selling. And then all the door locks re-engage. And Sattler is like, when she's about to have the raptor burst through behind her, she's like, "Whoa, guys, that was close." If not for this security software, we might have been toast or whatever. And it's funny. But that is a very, if you will, in your face, get it, use of CGI. What I love about this whole thing is that one shot right after she starts flashing the light and Grant's like, turn the light off. There's a gigantic, practical, articulated T-Rex right next to that vehicle in the shot, right? It's like a Land Rover or a Land Cruiser. I don't know what the difference is. And then almost imperceptibly, it lifts its head just out of frame to where its chin clears the windshield. There's also a push on the windshield, so we can't see it in the sunroof anymore. Lex is waving the light around in the background. And so once the dinosaur is out of frame, the animatronic dinosaur, it's replaced by a completely CG dinosaur that lurches into frame and strides across the lot to go to investigate the light source. And that is not a flashy, look at us, look how cool we can do dinosaurs special effect. That is through the windshield, in the rain of it going to investigate. And because in real life, that animatronic dinosaur is still just out of frame, hovering above the vehicle. But they put a CGI dinosaur in there for a seamless transition. It's a very quiet, understated.
Humble.
It's a humble transition between practical and digital effects that I never noticed before. And now I can't stop watching it. It's awesome.
Wow. Nerd alert. But super cool.
Just the ability to blend special effects is the super realism that I love. The more subtle use of CG is totally what gets me going, which for the purposes of the clip that I mentioned takes place at exactly 2 minutes and 51 seconds.
Oh, from the YouTube clip. So check it out and our discussion, orwhatevermovies.com, wherever you get podcasts.
Thanks for watching it and for listening to our interview style. Love you. Goodbye. Love you, Iris, not the listeners. Some listeners. One in particular I love. None of you other people.
What?
This message is sponsored by Greenlight. With school out, summer is the perfect time to teach our kids real-world money skills they'll use forever. Greenlight is a debit card and the #1 family finance and safety app used by millions of families, helping kids learn how to save, invest, and spend wisely. Parents can send their kids money and track their spending and saving, while kids build money confidence and skills in fun ways. Start your risk-free Greenlight trial today at greenlight.com/Spotify. That's greenlight.com/Spotify.
Electric acid.